is December 13th. I just woke up, it's the morning. Before I get started for my day, I had to bring in the pot that I prepared last night for doing some meat and bone broth. I decided I needed to do a little bit of canning today, so I didn't have enough of the meat that I wanted to can to make it worth a full pot. So I decided I was going to make some meat broth out of the bones and the meat that was left over from when I cut up the turkey. So, and then I have some like ham bones and everything else that I've just been kind of waiting to do, you know. So I have that on, starting to cook, and I will show you that when it looks a little less gross. But that's pretty much going to be my day today. Is I have like 18 pints of stuff that need to go into the pressure canner, and I have about 1.5 bushels of apples that I really need to process down into applesauce. What I'm going to do from there, I don't really know. Right now I have 30 pounds of applesauce freezing, and then I have all these other apples that I need to process. But it's probably going to end up being canned applesauce or Fruit Leathers or whatever. But you'll find out with me. Okay, it's breakfast time for the kitties. I try to feed them all at the same time, their treat, so that way we can encourage them to kind of get along. Aram, the little orange cat, has only been here since Thanksgiving. He was a stray before that. And then Mim has been here for 1.5 years. She's 2 years old now. And then Kiki, he's the old man. He's at 14, and he isn't quite sure he likes the younger ones. But if you feed them together, you know, a family that eats together stays together, right? I don't know. But I had read somewhere that if you feed them together, then they start to like each other. I don't know. It's been about 4 hours or so. I have had the stock and the bones and everything slowly coming to a boil. Now it's still boiling and cooking all of that meaty goodness. And it's not super gross looking, so I will show it to you. There. Yeah, that to me looks amazing. And it's a pretty sizable stock pot. It's, you know, but this is a mixed meat broth. There's ham bones, there's beef bones, there's turkey bones, because I like variety in my soups. And then I got my canner out, so that way once this is done, I can immediately pressure can it. Hey, it is the next morning, Monday the 14th, about 8:30. I just got the kids off to school, and I pulled my pot of stock out of my Minnesota freezer. I didn't have enough room in my refrigerator, so I just put it outside with a bag over it. I meant to can it last night, but I kind of ran out of time. It was probably 9:30 or 10 o'clock by the time I got the stock drained and the bones pulled out of it and the meat pulled out of the bones, and then it had to cool so I can get the grease on top of it anyway. So I just put it outside and then scraped the grease off of it this morning. And so now it's just kind of warming up a little bit, and then I'm gonna, when I'm ready, I'm going to actually bring it up to kind of a warm, just above room temperature before I can it, so that way it's nice and liquid. But this morning I'm just getting my energy drink made up and getting my breakfast. I gotta get all of my canning done early today because I'm going to Grand Forks to do some shopping with the husband. So we only had enough broth to fill up about half the canner. So I've got 4 taco meat, 1 turkey, what was it? 5 turkey juice, turkey broth. And so I decided, since I have to cook a full canner, it's a double-decker canner, I would do some beans, since you have to pressure cook beans at the same time. These are kidney beans, and I don't have any canned kidney beans at the moment because I used them last time I made chili. So I'm just wiping the edge off with some hot vinegar water, just to make sure there's no dust on there. And you'll see that doesn't look like a lot, but these are the dried beans, so they will end up filling up the jar, you know, after they're done cooking for 90 minutes. So, yeah, it's gonna look pretty. It's about, I don't know, 4:30. We're running a little bit behind, but we're heading over to Grand Forks for doing some shopping, household stuff, holiday stuff, you know. Hopefully it won't be all night, but you know how it is in the bigger cities, especially, you know, Walmart and Sam's Club and stuff like that. So it is Friday, I think it's the 18th, I don't know, 18th, and I ran into town to get some blood work done. I have Graves' disease, and I have to have my thyroid checked every 4 months now, but I missed in October because I was getting my teeth pulled, and then I got COVID in November, so... But I completely forgot about it until last night. I noticed that I was starting to have some hand tremors. So I'm like, you know, I probably ought to actually go have my levels checked just to be on the safe side. So I'll be able to hear back from that probably next week. So, but I also found out, speaking of next week, that my husband has been scheduled for a quick turnaround. So he's a truck driver, and he was in San Francisco this week. And he won't be back until Sunday. And then Monday, he has to turn around and do deliveries in Minnesota. Normally, I wouldn't be worried about this. Annoying because he doesn't get his time reset, but, you know, it happens. But the Monday is the 21st, and it's the solstice, and we celebrate the solstice. We don't celebrate Christmas here. So, not having him here for our holiday has made me really upset. And I'm mad. I'm mad for things that he can't control and I can't control, and even the company he works for can't control. Just because Christmas is a federal holiday and the solstice is not, and so they don't want to have to pay him for being at work on Christmas. So that means, you know, our family gets to miss out. So yeah, that's... But on the bright side, we are getting together with some friends for a solstice party on Saturday. We do that every year. Again, husband won't be able to be there for it, but at least, you know, I get to celebrate with most of the people who are supposed to be celebrating with me this holiday season. So prime rib and fireworks and happiness, and then we'll make the best of it for the rest of the week. So, but while I was at the store today, I went ahead and I picked up some stuff for Neapolitan brownies. So I saw this on the Try Guys video. Try Guys try making brownies without a recipe or whatever, and Ned made Neapolitan brownies, and I went,
Ooh, there has to be a way to do that right. So I'm trying. So we'll see. We'll see how they turn out. I'm trying them kind of his way, where they're all stacked up on top of each other first. But if they don't work, then I'm gonna make 3 distinct layers. So I'll let you know.
They don't look very good, but they taste amazing. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Just, oh god, it was so good.
So that's the end of the week. I don't really have anything else going on except for just relaxing tonight. I got a lot of stuff done this week for the solstice party tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff done for the solstice party tomorrow. The Neapolitan brownies I've baked, and they look really, really good. And the presents are wrapped, and I have fireworks to take out there, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, even though my husband's not gonna be there. But I think that I'm gonna still be able to enjoy myself with my kids and my friends. So yeah, you guys have a happy solstice and a Merry Christmas for next week.